Hi, everyone. You know that bread has really been on my heart the past couple of months. Did this incredible study in Mark on the feeding of 5,000 and the miracle of the bread and fish. And it's really an amazing in depth study. And so, on this kick with bread, yesterday my friend swung by and she's like, "Hey, I've got something for you." And I open up this container and find it looked like hundreds, but it wasn't hundreds, but tons of these amazing little cupcakes. And so I'm going to show you, like, oh my gosh, right? Like, I'm peeling this and you can see that. It is like the most perfectly made cupcake I have ever eaten in my life. And I'm so not exaggerating. It is super moist. There's no scorch marks. It wasn't over baked. It is chocolate peanut butter. And if you are a peanut butter fan like I am, it is the right combination of sweet and salty. And so I took a huge bite. I'm not going to do that on video because I don't want to be sitting here picking it out of my teeth, but I took a huge bite and it was like instant bliss of, wow, this is spectacular. It is amazing. Your mouth is just like you've got like little water guns going off in your mouth in 1,000 different directions. And you're in the whole time you're just going, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. And you can't even wait to swallow fast enough to get the next bite in. So I'm gonna go ahead and set this down, but I mean, it was phenomenal. The first one I ate, I absolutely wolfed it. Nothing ladylike about it. I'm really glad nobody saw me do it. But what was interesting was my behavior on the second cupcake. I grabbed the second cupcake, and I'm gonna reach over here and grab another one that I haven't peeled. And I noticed in a really weird way, so this is my confession, online confession. I walked in my laundry room where my trash can is, and I opened the lid because I didn't want to drop crumbs on the floor and make a mess because I have a tendency to make messes. And I sat here and I peeled it open over the trash can and was just like, I couldn't wait because I was like, oh my gosh, I ate the first one. I know what I'm getting into on this second one. And I lean over and I go for it. I take another huge bite, and it was the same experience all over again. Just amazing deliciousness, the sweet, the salty, the softness, the chocolatey. I mean, it was incredible. And as I'm standing over the trash can, all of a sudden it just kind of, I get a waft out of the garbage, and it was like, that was kind of gross. It was really kind of gross to be making that kind of choice. And then afterwards, I'm like, why did I do that? Why did I go in there to eat the second cupcake? And I realized later on that I think it was more associated with like a shame thing. Like maybe it was okay for me to eat the first cupcake because it was a gift and it was being polite, and I want to be able to tell my friend, oh my gosh, that was an amazing gift, thank you. But the second one, I went kind of into hiding because, a lady shouldn't eat two cupcakes in a row, right? And I didn't even realize that's kind of what was driving my behavior. And so then today, out of nowhere, I have another friend. Let me tell you, I've got some fantastic friends, right? I have another friend sends me a text message and says, I have a gift for you. And she shows up at my door with this. And I am just staring at it. So right now I'm shooting this video in my kitchen because I love to cook, right? But when someone shows up at my door with a piece of bread or a loaf of bread that is this kind of dynamic with a braid, and my first thought is this is salt, but actually it's sugar. And you just see this light fluffiness. I immediately just set it down and just stared at it and was like, what do I do with it? What do I do with this? Like, I just want to eat it. Like, I just want to grab it and tear it and start eating it. And then it was like, oh, but wait, how much have I eaten today? Or maybe I shouldn't, maybe I should wait. And it's kind of weird. It's like things kind of start to get complicated, right? Because it's based on my inventory. It's based on my past experiences in life that kind of shape and mold my current and future interactions with the world around me. And I think our relationship with God is a lot the same way. We can have these amazing, chocolate peanut butter moments, and we're like, oh my gosh, this is like, wow. And then something will happen, and then it's like, oh wait, no, like, I shouldn't be asking for more, or I shouldn't do this and I shouldn't do that. And so then we kind of withdraw and we go kind of into this like hiding mode. And it's an interesting thing when we do something like that, because then we're hiding, and we're not allowing ourselves to be seen, and we're not allowing ourselves to enjoy bread for the purpose that it is, which is to nourish our bodies. But it's more than just nourishment. It's about the pure pleasure. It's the pleasure of someone thought of me, or it's the pleasure of I baked it in my oven and it's making my house smell amazing. It's the pleasure of the moment. It's not about the perfection, and it's not about does it look right? Does it sound right? Can I do it? Shouldn't I do it? Is it a keto moment? Can I not have my keto moment? What do I do? It's just enjoy the moment. And that's how it is with Jesus when he says, I am the bread of life. I am. Like, do you get that? He's saying the fullness of, Jesus is saying, out of all these pictures that he can relate to, he's saying, I am bread. I'm bread. I can be bread like an amazing, delicious chocolate peanut butter cupcake. I am bread in this fantastic, phenomenal braid. I am bread. Just enjoy and take and eat as much of me as you want, and not to have the shame, not to go and have to hide and stand over my trash can worried about, am I going to make a mess? Am I going to get stuff on the floor? Am I going to have it all over my clothes? Is people going to see it? And, is my waistline going to get thicker? And all these different things. And instead of just being present in the moment and enjoying the moment for what it is, enjoying the bread for the fullness that it is. So anyway, just wanted to share a little tidbit with you today, and I'm so thankful for absolutely fabulous friends who would just bring me such amazingness, and there's no way I could possibly go off the grid. I try and it's just not happening. And so thank you for your time, and thank you for watching this video.